What's up, y'all? It's your boy JTMM, aka JustTenMoreMinutes, aka the Freaking 10. Back again on this Wednesday with more Nightwish and diving backwards into older stuff that I haven't listened to. Now, this one caught my eye. I went back and I was like, okay, how far back do I want to go? Let's go back. And obviously, Once is an album I've covered many songs on. But I said Dead Gardens, and I was like, that is a fascinating song title. Now, don't know what it's about. Only Two Almost can, really ever, rarely will he ever come out and give you a straightforward song. There's always these mystical compositions and lyrics, which, quite honestly, I don't have a problem with. But this is one, it just, Dead Gardens title caught my eye. So, with that being said, let's take a listen. Ooh. Mysterious. That's just dirty. That was dark, but that opening, oh my God, I absolutely love that opening. Like, seriously, give me an instrumental of that. Holy moly. The lyrics are interesting. I was sitting there trying to picture what he could be talking about. I had an idea of it. The story behind the painting I drew is already told. No more tear stains on the pages of my diary. Tired but unable to give up, since I'm responsible for the lives I've saved. The play is done, the curtain's down. All the tales are told, all the orchids gone. Lost in my own world, now I care for dead gardens. That flows so easily off the tongue. The story behind the painting I already drew. I get the images of a very tired life, a very dramatic-filled life, or drama-filled life. Like at the end, because the play is done, the curtain's down, all tales are told, all orchids are gone, lost in my own world. Now I care for dead gardens. Those lyrics are freaking phenomenal. And I don't mind Tyra's voice on this. Unless she goes like the full operatic. So far, I have zero problem with this one. Let's see where it goes. These are fascinating lyrics. I really like this. Oh, I like this a lot. Okay. I didn't like the ending. I think it got too repetitive and just in too much of a holding pattern. I get what they were doing with the ghastly sounds behind it, and that abrupt ending like that, that's weird. Yeah, so for the last maybe minute, I wasn't I didn't like it. I guess it was probably less than a minute. It was probably only in like 30 seconds. Just that ending. I get it with the ghastly sounds, but yeah, to stop like that, no. Um, and I don't mind her voice on this. I actually like it. She didn't get too operatic with it. Yeah, I really like this one. I, the lyrics are very interesting because my first thought was, okay, is it a god talking to humans or kind of a god writing its diary? But then that didn't make sense as soon as the next part came in. My song is little worth anymore. Time to lay this weary pen aside. The play is done, the curtain's down. Where are the wolves, the underwater moon, the elven path, the haven of youth? Lagoons of the scarlet sea, have I felt enough for one man's deed? Or is it time to challenge the ancient days and let the virgin conceive? All the tales are told, all the orchids gone, lost in my own world. Now I care for dead gardens. God, I love Tuomos. He's just absolutely brilliant. Those lyrics flow so easily. They just give you all of these different images. All the tales are told, all the orchids gone, lost in my own world, now I care for dead gardens. I love that chorus. I mean, I'm sitting here, and pardon for the blank stare, but like just the depth of that, right? And as soon as I hit end on this one, I've got to go Google to see what it's about, because, you know, like I said, for me, I'm thinking, okay, is it a deity? And then I thought, okay, is it literal of the my song is worth little more time to lay this weary pen? Is it a songwriter, right? But then it talks about, since I'm responsible for the lives I've saved, because then it almost sounds like, okay, is it an angel? There's so many different things, and I was like, okay, is it, you know, Shakespeare writing a play? Is, I mean, there's so many different things that come to mind as I read those lyrics. But man, that's a good song. I love that opening. Take out the last 30 seconds and I think you've got a better song, but that's just a personal opinion of mine. Man, that's a really good song. I like that one. Even with the ending, I you know, that's just a nitpick on my part. I really like that. Oh, I love diving back into this old stuff now. Concerts are still going to come back. Don't worry. I'm still going to be doing concerts, but you know, when you do so many concerts over and over and over and it's kind of the same songs, it's one of those where it's just like it gets very monotonous. And that's the last thing I want to do, is just, you know, hear the same ones over and over and be like, "Okay, yeah, that's great." Diving back, you know, just it also gives me a better appreciation for where they are today, right? Because of where they've been, everything. I mean, they go back a long time. So that's why I've kind of enjoyed this little diving back a little bit more than I thought I would. So, more coming on Monday. I'm going to keep diving back into this old stuff with ones I haven't done, and then we'll get back into concert series. That being said, y'all know who I am and what I'm about. I love each and every one of y'all. I'll see you on the next one. I'm JTMM.